You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Thursday, March 5th. Good morning, Kendall.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. It's a very huge show planned for today. Today is GWAR Day. Oh, yes. In our podcast broadcast today, we're going to be joined by the one, the only, the alien, the icon, Blothar from GWAR, in our podcast broadcast, joining us live via stream, video stream. So very excited about that. That's happening in the podcast broadcast, but we're going to have a lot of fun and stuff to give away before that. Of course, all week long, we're giving away those tickets for Shinedown. I know you want those tickets. So your first opportunity today will be at 7 a.m.-ish. So be ready for those Shinedown tickets. On top of that, it's Thursday. We got a tap out for Mama Louise's. So we're going to be giving up to 100.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be giving away $125 worth of gift certificates to Mama Louise's because they're $25 gift cards. Celebrating their 70th anniversary in business, as you know. And we have tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners, just to mention a few. All right. And then as far as guests are concerned, we're going to have Hannah from Death Free Foodie. Oh, you need to mute your computer right now. I hear my echo.
Okay. Yes, that is what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yes. That
it's
was
because we were listening to the cover of Pink Pony Club
you
by. Yes, I was.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't act like you weren't enjoying it.
No, I don't like hearing it through that speaker. I have other speakers. We're audiophiles here. I got music everywhere. But yeah, so we're going to have Hannah from Death Free Foodie coming in because the Vegan Night Market is this Saturday as well. And so excited about that. So jam-packed. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm excited. You know what? Let's start off the today's show with our top story. You know the expression, mo money, mo problems?
Yes.
It's a lie. It's a farce. It's been a bill of goods sold to us for many years just to make us complacent with not having money because we're like, well, at least we have less problems since we don't have any money.
Right.
But the reality is the more money you have, the less problems you end up having because money will buy you out of said problems. Yeah. Absolutely. Now, actually on Friday, somebody won $330,000 here on Speedway in Pantano doing a pick five. Yeah, doing a lotto, right? Sometimes lottery winners aren't predetermined. And they're not connected to Epstein somehow. Like, I'll give you an example. There was a man in, I think it was Kentucky, James Farthing. Now, he won $167 million, a big Powerball jackpot, right? Now, what made James notorious is that he was a felon, with a long criminal history, in and out of prison. POS, dude. The crimes that he was involved in were always kind of petty, violent crimes, but violent crimes nonetheless. I'm talking domestic violence. I'm talking DUI, drug addiction.
The worst, not just,
a scumbag. Not the worst of the worst. Well, he's not a serial killer, but yes, bad.
Sure.
Okay. And, as soon as he won the Powerball, he celebrated by punching a cop. Okay. Now, normally, somebody who has priors and criminal history, they punch a cop, they're going to prison for a few years. That's assault on a police officer. That's a felony. They don't mess around with that.
But now he's got punch a cop money.
Yes, he does. And mo money means no problems because after he punched his cop, he originally faced a felony charge, for assaulting an officer. And that was knocked down to a misdemeanor, and he was fined $1,000 and sentenced to 9 days he already had served. And his lawyer noted that he had completed an anger management class. So once he has the money to get himself a good attorney was like, Your Honor, that was all a misunderstanding. The cop ran right into his fist.
Yeah, he tripped, landed right on the knuckle sandwich.
Yeah, he squatted right on my client's foot. It's all, the officer's fault. And you know what? The judge whether or not they believed him was like, man, that's a strong argument. And I could tell with your suit that you're a good lawyer, and I'm not going to, let this gobble up my time for the next foreseeable future. Because when you have enough money, you could appeal and you could drag out the court process and waste everybody's time. And sometimes you win court cases just by them saying, okay, I submit because I don't want to have to keep dealing with this nonsense and hear the same argument over and over again. Couples have played this, role or used this technique before in the past of just not letting something go and just nag until the other person's like, okay, fine. I admit it. Earth is, like flat. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, that's what I do to you.
Sometimes. You try. I know. So his legal troubles didn't stop there. In February, James was also arrested again in Kentucky for felony intimidation charge after a woman called police saying that she feared for her life at a gathering at his home. Now, officers also found a gun stuffed in clothes dryer along with ammo, marijuana, drug paraphernalia, and he'll be due in court again on April 2nd. So this is how the multiple felon celebrates winning the Powerball, and that's by committing multiple felonies. But at the end of the day, more money, no problems. Mr. Rich Man, James Farthing, will probably get a misdemeanor for that as well, some community service, maybe at like a daycare. So that's the difference between being broke and being rich.
Yeah, I think the saying is true. I just think there's a third part. More money, more problems, more solutions. That's what's really happening.
You lost me at the way that you pronounce Mo.
I know, but I can't win. I can't, if I say it like that, then I'm going to get, slammed on.
Well, try it.
Mo money, mo problems.
You're such a nerd. I can't believe you said it like that. Were you from the streets? Jesus. All right, we're going to have a great show lined up for you today. Your Morning Morons coming up after music for Papa Roach. Kicking things off with Sublime. It's Rock 102.1. All right, we're live on the podcast broadcast. Obviously, got two beautiful ladies joining me in studio, Kendall and Hannah, a.k.a. Death Free Foodie. And yes, for the record, when you said more, we lost 6 streamers.
Damn.
As soon as you said more money, more problems, they're like, boom, 6 people disappeared from the internet. Just completely, yeah, you Thanos them by that description. So you always say Mo. And that's what we learned as we started the show. This supersized edition of the podcast broadcast is going to be joined by an icon and a legend. And it is actually fitting that we have Hannah in studio too, because she's such a horror fan. And GWAR is such a great horror band. We're going to have Blothar from GWAR joining us, from his home planet. And right before his show at 4:20 at the Rialto Theatre, we're excited to talk to this icon. Of course, GWAR is an institution that's been around since the late 80s and has, many members of the band, who are original members, but then also they're carrying on a legacy because there have been members that have passed away over time. It's, but again, it's just a thing that the original frontman said GWAR will never die. Like, we will die and GWAR will live on. So it'll be interesting to see all the different incarnations of GWAR.
All I really heard when you said that was, Kendall, you were right yesterday and I was wrong.
Again, that was behind the scenes and off the air. So off the record, and nobody's going to believe you. So
that's why I'm putting it on the record now.
Yeah. Well, nobody believes you still. And of course, Hannah, a.k.a. Death Free Foodie, is doing a vegan night market this Saturday. So that's what we're doing. We're celebrating Death Free and then also talking to a band that sacrifices people each and every show. It just works out.
Perfect.
That fits the name of this show, Be Vegan, right? It's a contradiction in itself, but together it just makes so much sense.
Beautiful.
Yes, I know. And you love that too. You love the horror genre. You love the gore and you love watching, fictional people die all the time. Yeah. But when it comes to actual like living creatures, you're like, no, thank you. I'll eat tofu.
Exactly. Don't mess with the animals.
Yes, exactly. What about if it's people?
Well, it depends on the context.
Fair. That's fair. That is fair. Yes. All right. So, yeah, it's a lot of stuff to get to and have a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining us here on the stream. And yeah, she is glowing on this stream here with this light. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's like so white, which I think you're going to be a pleasant distraction to Blothar. But when he does pop on the screen, we'll do probably like this angle. So he'll be main screen right there and we'll be on the side. So we'll have a lot to get to here in a little bit. And Emil's going to be joining us as well, coming in from Bisbee just to join this conversation. So I'm super excited about that as we get ready to pull up our video and imaging for the Tucson Vegan Night Market, which we're going to talk about on the air here in about 4 minutes. As we get ready for that, earlier this morning, I believe we recorded the Morning Moron, the guy who got a DUI. That could be this clip. We're going to find out right now and be back right after this. Check it out. Yeah, this is just us dancing. You can't hear the audio, but like we're into it. It was System of a Down. And this is just an example of how we may be related. I honestly think that Kendall and I could be
kind of
siblings.
a Wayne's World moment a little bit there.
Totally.
So cute.
Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We got another round of TikTok Tells Me coming up in a little bit. And we'll be giving away up to $125 gift certificates to Mama Louise's Italian Restaurante. We'll do a round of tap out here pretty shortly. But first, let me give you news that doesn't seem real because I come across lots of news each and every day where I'm like, this gotta be made up, right? But this is actual factual news. Another year, another 20 camels disqualified from the Camel Beauty Show Festival. Yes, each and every year they have a camel beauty show. Didn't know this. It's happening. It happens over in the Middle East, and there are some beautiful camels. I get it. Joe Camel has some rugged handsomeness going on, but there are other camels where you're just like, that camel bangs. The reason why these 20 camels were disqualified from the Camel Beauty Show is because they were using Botox and lip fillers.
What?
Yes.
Those poor camels.
Yeah. On top of that, they had lovely humps. But yes,
I was waiting for that.
They were plumping up their lips and everything. Like, damn, that's a good looking camel. Which makes me fear for the camels over there. Be like, man, they really covet camels.
Yeah. Don't plump the humps.
Yeah, do not plump the humps.
And don't hump the humps.
Now, camel beauty contests are a big deal in the area where breeders compete for big prize money and valuable breeding rights. Kind of like a horse show, right? And at the 2026 Camel Beauty Festival, 20 animals were kicked out after vets discovered they had secretly enhanced them with cosmetic procedures. The banned treatments included Botox to relax facial muscles, lip fillers, silicone implants to reshape noses, and even hump inflation.
Dude, this is disturbing.
I know.
That is so creepy and sad.
It's like a BBL for the camels. It's crazy.
My God.
So this is real news, but news that doesn't seem real. Like another story about a Wisconsin woman who got caught pooping in a park. All right, we're gonna be on here in a minute. Before we do, I do want to show you a picture of one of those camels. Yeah, I know. And you be the judge on whether or not this camel has Botox, all right, or lip filler or any of that.
Is it a camel toe or a camel no?
Whoa.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. Look at the humps on her, huh?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
She looks like a nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 35 seconds. Going to talk about the Vegan Night Market and show some images on that as well with Hannah, because again, we're only like 48 hours away from this, and this is a free event to go to. You can load up on all your great food while you're there, and that's what we're selling here. And I'm just excited about it. How many have I been to now? I don't even know. How many have you thrown?
I think it's over 7 for sure. I should know this number, but it's been a lot. I think we're at 10.
10? Are we double digits now? Ooh,
I'll have to check
that's
on
a
that.
big deal.
Yeah.
That might be the thing, dude.
It's been a while.
Yeah, absolutely. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We might be celebrating a milestone with Hannah, aka Death Free Foodie from Tucson Foodie, here in studio, because the Vegan Night Market is this Saturday, and that's a big deal. And this might be the 10th one. So 10 vegan night markets in a row, and they continue to grow. I was there for the first one, or maybe the second one, and then watch it just blow up from there. People are super stoked about, just the idea that there's all this great culinary cuisine that is all vegan. And so it's mind blowing, the participants in the Vegan Night Market. Like, you'll have a Zio Pepe come out and give vegan pizza, and the pizza slaps. Birria vegan pizza. I had Birria vegan pizza from Zio Pepe, where I was like, how is this vegan?
Yeah.
Right? And so Hannah's in studio right now to give us a rundown of what she has going on this Saturday. What makes this one different than the rest? Is there how you stepping it up for your 10th version of this potentially?
We have over 60 vendors. Well, we always have more than 60 vendors, but we have more than usual. A lot more savory food. We have Egyptian food, ramen, and soul food, ice cream, everything you can think of. Really.
Yeah,
it's going to be there, and it's free.
Yeah, well, the food ain't free.
Yeah.
I'll make that clear for sure. And I get that, but yeah, like all the different savory treats, and this is something that, what's great about any kind of like food market, but the vegan night market is you bring the whole family, and it's like, what do you want? Because I feel like having this, you feel like having that. We'll both go our separate ways, and then meet in the middle, and then compare. Jay, so yeah, so Egyptian food too. Like, is a lot of Egyptian food vegan in essentially or no?
I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of there's a couple traditional options that are like just vegan as is.
Yeah.
And he just happens. Yeah. So they're really
Nice.
good. They're really good.
Right. And Indian food in nature is usually vegan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of great vegan options from
Super
Indian
healthy.
food in general. So if you're a fan of vegan food, most of the time you're probably eating vegan and don't even know it.
Yeah.
So yeah. What other venues you got or vendors you got going on?
We have the Naughty Vegans coming back with their burgers and fries. There's always a huge line for them, but they're worth the wait. And then Bobby's Kitchen is coming with tamales. We actually have quite a few vendors selling tamales this time around, tons of different kinds. It's
Really?
Gonna be, yeah, I'm very excited for that. We have Tucson Chocolate Factory coming back out too. They always have the best little chocolate treats.
Yeah.
And Churros and Zunza, of course, will always be there. I love them so much.
So all the desserts, and of course you got
Mhm.
live DJs happening there. What other
Yes.
kind of entertainment can people expect? Because last time I saw like fire dancers.
We don't have fire dancers this time, but
Okay.
we do have glamour shots, like the old school fun glamour
Ooh.
shots from the mall that you used to love as
Yeah.
a teenager, maybe. They'll be back, so I love them so much.
There's a lot of like, content creators out there, right? As I'm seeing a picture right now of people shooting content there. So this is a great place to shoot content as well. Not only just food content, but, with shopping and all the different things that they have set up at the Vegan Night Market, which is at the Rialto Raceway Park. Have you been to the Vegan Night Market yet, Kendall?
I have not, but I was just checking out the weather, and it's going to be perfect weather. Like last weekend, it was super hot in the 90s. It's going to
Yeah.
be nice and cool this weekend.
Oh,
so,
yeah. You
love
lucked
that.
out on that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bring your dogs out.
Yeah, bring your dogs out. Yeah, it's dog friendly as well. What would you recommend? Some tips and tricks for people going to the night market as a consumer and stuff? Because there is going to be lines. You want to prepare for that. So,
Yeah.
what are some tips that you can give our audience to get like a heads up?
Bring your shopping bags. Bring your reusable bags because there are tons of makers to shop to. Tons of local shops selling.
Nice.
Bring comfy shoes, of course.
Mhm.
But I think just bring your empty tummies.
Yeah, and prepare to eat a lot. What
Yeah.
about parking? Parking's free?
Parking is free. There's a huge parking lot, so get there early. I recommend, but you'll be just fine. Huge parking lot.
Yeah, I've never had an issue with parking there. I always found a spot like right there, and I'm like, all right, perfect
Massive.
parking. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was only one time that somebody backed into like a hydrant or something.
Yes, that was wild.
Yeah.
That was
It
good.
kind of flooded things.
I was going to say, yeah, it just popped off then. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
it like dented the car. It was wild.
Yeah. And we talked about the pink tacos that they were going to have there, the vegan taco spot or the
Yeah.
vegan taco joint. So shout out to them.
They were the best.
Yes. And who's some other new vendors that you have this year?
We have let's see, Abstract Aquariums and Cafe.
Okay.
They're new. I still haven't been out there, but they're bringing really yummy drinks.
Nice.
Also, let's see here. It's called Bar La Pachanga. They're bringing these most gorgeous mocktails.
Uh-huh.
So we might not have alcohol, but we have really gorgeous mocktails. So pregame a little bit and then come out and grab a cute little mocktail.
Bring a little flask,
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
you're like, this is a great
You
mocktail.
said
You know
it.
what make this better?
Yeah.
A little vodka.
I
Boom,
mean-
boom. Yeah.
But and Transit Tea will be back out. Yeah, we have lots of different beverages and sweets and savory.
Yeah, absolutely. Something for everyone this Saturday at Rialto Raceway Park. The Vegan Night Market goes from 6 to 10. Get there early, and that way you have your pick of the litter, basically, whatever you want, whatever your heart's desire, whatever you crave, and even new things that you've never tried before. There are vegan options available in literally all different types of genres there. So to get more information, you can do that at TucsonFoodie.com or just follow at DeathFreeFoodie on Instagram. Fantastic content constantly being cranked out by Miss Hannah. We're going to keep this conversation moving on to podcast broadcast and be ready for our guest, the legendary Blothar from GWAR, who's going to be performing at the Rialto Theatre here on 420. So stick around and join us, youtube.com/beefvegan. Clear. All right. With that said, I'm going to grab Emil, right? And so Emil's here. But yesterday I put together the produced version of the phone call that we got from Heather, right? So Heather calls in for an F My Life, tells us her F My Life situation. She apologized to her boyfriend for cheating on him multiple times, but 15 years after the fact, right? Yeah. And he didn't give her the response she necessarily needed for closure. So I pretended to be the boyfriend, and we reenacted this apology call and to give her the closure that she needed. And hopefully I delivered, and she found said closure. I don't know. I mean, you guys be the judge in this clip called She Cheated on Her Boyfriend. Check it out. I can hear you now. So you're on the air. What's your name, and do you have enough My Life for us?
Yeah, my name's Heather, and my F My Life is that I called my ex that I broke up with like 15 years ago to try to apologize to him. He said, "Nah, I'm cool. Take care."
So what were you apologizing for?
Just the relationship. I used to be like a really crappy person and like cheat, so I wanted to like apologize about that.
15 years later, Heather? That's a long time. The statute of limitations have long passed on that one. Yeah.
I know. I've been trying to find a way to contact him, and I just like it just stumbled upon me now. So it's been something I've been trying to do for the past 15 years.
Yeah, it's like this has been bothering me for 15 years, and yeah, you had to track him down. When you called him up, was he like, Heather who? And you're like, no, it's me. Remember, it's Heather. You know the one who cheated on you multiple times with all your friends. That one you had to like tell him in detail.
It wasn't his friends, but no, he knew who I was as soon as I said it.
Okay,
I'm assuming I'm probably the only one he knows.
Yeah. And it was a nonchalant, quick, I'm cool. And then just hung up on you?
Yeah, it was I'm cool. Take care. Click.
Oh my God.
I mean, did you do a little social media stalking beforehand to kind of get an idea of where he was in life at the time?
Yeah, but he's not really like super like prevalent on there.
So do you know if he was in a new relationship, married, any of that?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But I don't know for sure.
Low key, if he would be like, I forgive you, let's do it again, would you have been like, yeah?
Oh, hell no. No. I don't want him back. I feel bad, and it's a regret that I carry with me. So.
So yeah, you were looking to get closure and be like, hey, I just want to say that I'm sorry for hurting you. And then he didn't give you that closure. You just like, I don't care. And just went on, huh?
Yep, pretty much.
Well, did you feel better after at least? Now you don't have to feel guilty?
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, it was closure, even though it wasn't the closure I thought I would get. So
you know what? I'll give you that closure that you thought you were going to get. I'll be the boyfriend, right? Let's call him, what'd you say his name was? Let's just say what his name was.
I never said his name. His name's Bryn.
All right, so Bryn. Okay, whatever. So I'm Bryn. Okay, so you call me, and we're gonna play this out. We're gonna give you the closure that you deserve. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, go ahead. It's ringing. I'm gonna answer the phone. Hello.
Hello, Bryn. This is Heather. How are you?
I mean, besides having a chick's name, I'm doing okay. I didn't think I'd hear from you again, Heather.
Yeah, I've just, been sitting with everything that I've done, where, like, I've been sitting the past 15 years, like, thinking about everything I've done, like, to you, and, I just feel really bad about it, and, I just want you to know that I've spent the last, 15 years regretting it and just feeling really bad that I hurt you the way I did.
Well, I mean, I guess everyone just cheats once, right? You just cheated on me once?
Yeah, no. Absolutely not. It was a lot.
A lot? What do you mean a lot? I mean, Who are you cheating on me with?
I don't know. I don't remember at this point. This was a long time ago.
You don't even remember their names? It didn't even matter to you at all? Okay, hold on. I do appreciate you giving me a call.
I was young and stupid.
Were they better than me?
No, probably not.
Were they bigger than me?
Oh my God, I'm not answering that.
Where's the closure?
Son of a... Well, I'm trying to find my closure. If you say no, they were bigger than me, or at least 7 out of 10 were bigger than me.
You should have lied. Just lied.
No, yeah, what's none of them? All right, yeah, good. Oh, none of them? Then I forgive you.
Yeah. Hooray!
See, there you go. Closure achieved. I'm glad that we got that all situated for you. Yeah, I'm sorry that he didn't give you that actual closure, but I'm glad that I was able to help out a little bit. And yeah, next time in that situation, lie to him. But you know what? I give you credit for taking the high road and recognizing that, you know, when we're young, we all make the mistakes and stuff. And just to say that you have enough in your heart where you felt so bad that you wanted to reach out and say, hey, I do feel bad about this. I did you wrong, and it's not cool. I think that whether or not he accepted it verbally to you, I still think that means a lot. And in the back of his mind, I'm sure he feels a little bit better about it. So good for you, Heather. Do you want to go to the Roadrunners game? Do you want tickets?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Well, stay in the line. I'm going to hook you up with that. So there you go. That's your F My Life for the day. And a reenactment. We didn't know we were going to go that route. Yeah. All right, so apparently Kendall's not a fan of Heather and was mad that I gave her tickets. I thought it was good. I thought it was a good call. We got Emil here in the studio, and I'm trying to get, not convince him. Emil was vegan for how many years?
2 years.
Yeah. Oh, only 2 years?
Yeah, that's what broke my stride was East Coast Super Subs. I went and they had really good eggplant parm, and they didn't have it, and I was just like, screw it, just give me chicken parmesan.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what though? Yeah, I mean
that's a good dish to break your veganism.
Yeah, and I do miss East Coast Super Subs, dude. Oh God, it was a nice place, right across the street from the Rock. Yeah, and just the aesthetics in there was good. I mean, I understand it was just greasy food, but they had super subs.
Yeah,
they messed up on that. But yeah, so that's what it is. So you had a 2-year streak, but then just because they ran out of the vegan option, you're just like, I still want a Parmigiana.
Yeah, and it sucks because I went to like Portugal and they have all this like really wonderful like ham and all this great food, and all I did was like, at that point I was kind of like segueing off of it anyway. I was starting to eat fish because that's like they had a lot of sardines. I ate like all the sardines over there, so just to get me by. But yeah, it was a time, you know?
Yeah. No, it was good though. I mean, but you still eat vegan when you can.
Every now and then, yeah. I have friends. I just came back from Bisbee and I had a bunch of vegan food down there. So
right. So tell me about your Bisbee binge.
Oh man, I'm still feeling it, to be honest.
That's what, I mean, Hannah, you just went down there for your birthday, right?
Oh yeah. I went down there last weekend too, just for fun.
Yeah, just for fun. But you just did photo shoots and stuff. You didn't have a Bisbee binge, or
no.
Did you have a drink though?
I did have a little mimosa.
There you go. Okay.
But it was just a day trip food, so.
Okay, when you're down there, and see, Emil grew up in Bisbee, right?
Yeah.
So, tell me a place that like a tourist has to go to eat, and then tell me a place that a local will go to eat.
Oh man, that's a good question. I would say, because things are always like kind of fluctuating and changing, and it's always been like that. I would just say stay away from. They're gonna hate this. Like any of like the main places, like in the convention center, maybe the Copper Queen, and they're all right, you know, if you're staying somewhere, but. There's a really cool little cafe, and I keep forgetting the name of it. I mean, it's not the Bisbee Coffee Company. It's the other cafe, and my
Kafka?
sister knows.
Does Kafka close?
What's that?
Kafka? No.
I don't think it's that one. No, it's something Co. And my sister grew up with these kids too, and they made a cafe, and it's a great place too.
Okay.
To be honest, man, I just eat at my mom's house every time I go down there. Actually, there's a really great, in Warren, there's a really good burger place. It's called like the Ballpark Brewery.
Yeah.
They have like on tap beer, really good prices for burgers. You can watch a game, and it's like in Warren too. It's super quiet, super chill. It's down the street from my mom's.
How close is Warren to Bisbee?
It's all like Bisbee in a sense. It's just like suburbs of Bisbee. It's like you have Old Bisbee, like 4 miles away. You have Warren, 4 miles away. You have San Jose, and in the middle you have like the traffic circle that kind of connects all these 3 little suburbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that because I went to, for the first time this last The time I went down there, I went out of downtown. I went to, I think, Old Bisbee, right? Yeah, and saw that. And that's where they had Bisbee Breakfast Club and things like that there, right?
Bisbee Breakfast Club. That's like Warren. That's on the other side of the pit. But that's,
okay.
Yeah, that's Lowell. Sorry. Lowell's its own little entity, too, which used to be a town back in the day.
Yeah.
That might be going away, too, which is unfortunate.
Why is it going away?
Because of the mine. There's a lot of worry that they're going to be shutting down all the businesses in that area and taking that land and kind of, I don't know, doing something with the mine, maybe looking for and loading a bunch of old timey miners out there with their donkeys to like
mine more.
Maybe,
so they figured out there's more.
They need to hide the aliens in the mines. It's a perfect spot for them.
They hide in the town. They just live there. They blend in really well. But yeah, there's a lot of talk about how much like mineral deposits are still in the mountains.
Really?
Yeah. I used to go up there. I used to do my own little mining back in the day. And you could find some stuff.
What would you get?
Just gems and stuff. You'd find way back in the day. You'd hear people like finding like Bisbee blue, which is like a specific type of turquoise.
Yeah,
really pretty. I knew this dude, a kid that I grew up with. His dad got ran out of town because he was just a shady dude anyway. But he was like illegally, supposedly, kind of finding this stuff and selling it. And you can still find his jewelry online, and he really made really nice jewelry too. Earrings, necklaces, Bisbee blue stuff with silver. Nice stuff.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know I had that Bisbee blue sapphire gin drink when I was down there. So I know a little bit about Bisbee blue just for that. Speaking of which, Lindsay said that video of me drunk down there was hilarious, which Hannah was shaking her head yes to. But that video is scrubbed from the internet. That is not.
What video?
Yeah, that video where I attempt to cancel myself. You know. Yeah. That was live stream. So then from there, I realized, the golden rule that I had to stress to Rico too when we had our Bisbee binge on Saturday: no live streaming while partying.
I think that's a good idea.
It's a great idea. It's a great idea. I was closing down the bars and I was literally at the steps where, Hannah is right here. But at night and yes. And then talking it up. But it was because it's such a famous stairwell. I was like, oh yeah, I got to shoot something here out of my mind. But yeah, if you saw it, then consider yourself lucky. Because that was scrubbed and deleted. It's not even on my phone.
You were hilarious. It was
and the
good.
internet's forever. Somebody's got it out there.
I don't know.
Just waiting.
I should have. I have the screen recorded.
Just waiting for Beef's political career to start
waiting.
up to be like, hey, guess what? I got some blackmail on you, buddy.
It was not bad.
I cringed at myself. I cringed at all the non-friends I made during that time. I'm just blocking the stairwell, just looking like a hot mess.
You're like, hey guys, you can walk around that way.
Yeah.
No, I literally live up this way. You have to get out of my way.
Yeah, in the middle of something.
Oh no, I know. Yeah. So, but yeah, Saturday, I encourage you take the girls out to the Vegan Night Market because that'll be fun. Because then you guys could literally pick whatever you want, and then each different styles and stuff.
And the nights are still nice too.
It's good. What's the weather again?
The high was 72 on Saturday. The low is pretty chilly, 45. But that's going to be like the middle of the night.
Yeah. No, it's going to
be
good.
like 60s probably.
All right, so we're moments away from hopefully being joined by Blothar here on the podcast broadcast, which and Emil came in specifically from Bisbee to join this conversation and stuff. What are some things that we would like to know about GWAR when talking to Blothar before their performance on 420?
Well, I think we want to know what we can expect from their show because, like you said, do they know that humans celebrate this ridiculous holiday called 420?
That is very true.
And will they be doing something to entice our audience here in Tucson? Or are they, is that just a stupid human tradition that they don't acknowledge?
Right. I feel like they would acknowledge it to a certain extent, right? What about...
Well, they might... I don't know if they've planned for it yet. We might bring it to their attention that, hey, 420.
You think they'll partake?
I don't know.
I don't know if they are guys that like partake because
to me they don't really. I don't know. Maybe they don't come across. Maybe they do though. I don't know.
Does marijuana affect intergalactic goblins? Like I don't even know if it
That is
them.
an excellent question. Have you ever had? Have you seen GWAR live?
Many years ago. Like
really?
I'd say 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
been a
it's
long
like
time.
the quasi original lineup, in a way. Yeah. What was your takeaway? How old were you first off?
I was in my 20s at that point.
Nice.
And yeah, there was like the prime time to go see him too, especially with the different lineup. And I loved it. I loved everything about it. I'm kind of excited. I'm hoping to be able to, if they need a merch guy, that would be awesome.
Well, you know what? That might be the case. They're so independent.
It's at Rialto. So.
Yeah, they're so independent. And with their crew that you know what? You probably will be working merch at night. That's what Emil does as one of the side hustles at Rialto Theatre.
Yeah.
If you recognize Emil from Rialto.
Like, don't touch my shirts.
Yeah, so hopefully you'll be on here soon. In fact, actually give him a follow-up email, and as we get ready for that. Now, Hannah, I mean, you're a fan of horror films in general, so GWAR is like right up your alley on that aspect for the theatrics and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What would you want to know about GWAR, or what inspires them as far as the horror aesthetic of them?
I would just like to get more like behind the scenes of like them getting ready.
Okay, yeah.
So that would be interesting to me.
I mean, that's the thing. You know what? Not only just getting ready, but travel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like you're packing on a lot. In fact, actually, Blothar joining us will be in full aesthetics. There's a man behind the alien,
Mhm.
all right? But they're just like, well, if it's video, then I guess we'll do the video thing and we'll, be full-blown alien. We'll show ourselves.
That's amazing, though. I'm glad. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, which is very appreciated, which is why they potentially could be a couple minutes behind. So do we have them scheduled right at 9 proper, or was it 9:20?
No, it was 9 proper. Oh wait, whoops! I sent a wrong follow up. But
She's just sending emails to other people. There's this old guy's like, "Who's GWAR?"
Yeah. That's fair. Well, while we have a little bit of time and we pop on the air, I'll squeeze in a Florida man story to kill some time, because I do have a few Florida man stories that have been accumulating this week. Our favorite state for mistakes. This one involves a Florida cop. So even Florida cops can be Florida men. So check it out. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're moments away from being joined by an icon in Blothar from GWAR on the podcast broadcast. We got Emil joining us as well. Hannah, aka Death Free Foodie, and Kendall. I have a couple minutes on air, so I want to give you your Florida man story of the day. So let's do that.
Florida man, catch an alligator in the trash can. If you can't do it, no one can. Come on now, Florida man.
Now, the thing about Florida man is the Florida man has many careers and job titles. Today's Florida man was a former police officer. And I'm saying former police officer because I'm predicting the title will be stripped from him soon enough. Police officers, they go out and they have side hustles. That's how they make a majority of their money, by doing part-time work and get that overtime. Well, an officer in Jacksonville, Florida, the Sheriff's Department, is in deep doo-doo after being accused of falsifying $14,000 in said overtime.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What's more, the overtime was allegedly logged while he was making time at his boss's place.
Uh-oh.
And that boss also happens to be his girlfriend.
That's kind of a funny conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm. Be like, sorry, I'm late from work. My boss was really riding me. He was Officer Christian, and he's been with the department for over a decade, and all this overtime was reportedly accumulated over a 3-month period. In a press conference led by Sheriff T.K. Waters, he made it clear that no one is above the law, even if they're under the law or behind the law or sometimes beside the law. To pick your position, really. So he said that he improperly filed overtime hours and got caught because he was in a romantic relationship with his boss. And it's not clear whether any of the higher-ups in the department were aware of that said fact. Kind of weird, too, though. You're the guy, you're in this relationship, and you're getting paid to bone your boss.
Right? And is she going to be, reprimanded at all?
Yeah.
Or,
No, in fact, actually, more officers are applying to work for her department.
And she's going to become the governor.
Yeah, you're telling me time and a half and week is 69? That's amazing. Right? Kidding me? But yeah, no, he's on administrative. Well, there's an administrative process that's underway. and he has been officially suspended. But yeah, no word on the boss yet, so we'll see what happens. But the Florida man in question is the sheriff who clocked $14,000 to shag his boss, and that's just Florida man material right there. That's what they do in Florida. Well, seriously, my boss doesn't even give me overtime, and I gave her flowers.
I was gonna say, have you tried?
Oh, I try all the time. All right, so there's your Florida man story of the day. We're going to keep this conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We'll be joined by Blothar from GWAR when we return. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, so
we have a time zone issue.
Okay, what was that?
That apparently 12 Eastern time isn't an hour for them.
Yeah.
Is it 1 hour for them?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not that much of an issue. That means we'll be talking with Blothar probably at 9:45. Because he might pop on a little bit early, knowing it's a difference, but then we'll do some overtime on the podcast as well. So that's good. That's great news. It gives us a little more time to prepare and play some clips from earlier as well. So, I mean, if you're not excited like I'm excited.
I didn't have plans after this. I got to get to, so.
And what is
great.
time?
And then I'm a perfectionist, so the time zone thing really irritates me.
Yeah, welcome to the business.
And I just cannot figure out
stupid planet.
Why we can't.
Stupid planet.
And is it because
zones.
we don't have daylight savings here in Arizona? Like, is it just like we try to figure out what their time zone is, and it's just never.
And we get it wrong 100% of the time. And then this Sunday it changes as well, and we'll still get it wrong. It doesn't matter. Like that's the Arizona curse. And I've done this for so long now, almost 20 years, and get it wrong every fucking time.
I know, right?
And I triple check and everything. I'm like, you sure? Because then I'm like, hey, you understand what our time is? Because this is what time it is for me right now. And they're like, hey, I got it. And it's still an hour before or an hour after.
Like they should all comply to us, though. Everybody else.
Well, I'm going to throw Beef under the bus. He's the one who said 12 Eastern time.
Oh.
Because I thought that was 9 a.m. That's 3 hour difference.
Well, I think we need to start just saying
okay.
Our mountain time.
How about this? Before you throw me in.
Y'all need to figure it out.
Okay, before the y'all thing, how about this? Google right now what Eastern time is right now. All right.
Aren't they 3 hours ahead?
Yes.
It says it's 11, 12 a.m. right now.
Shit. So I was wrong. Okay, so all right.
So they're 2 hours.
Okay, yeah, they're 2 hours ahead. They're 3 hours ahead of California time, Pacific Standard Time.
We're mountain.
That's where I messed up.
You're just you're like Cali minded right now. You know.
I went to San Francisco a few weeks ago,
and you left your heart in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's still there. You know, and a lot of calories that I burned just walking up and down the streets and stuff. I had a lot of sourdough. Your sourdough is amazing.
A lot of sourdough.
It is
so good, right?
It's like the birth kit, the starter kit of sourdough. The original is still being used in San Francisco.
That same yeast, huh?
That same yeast.
How old?
Ancient yeast.
How many
so
years?
Fucking old, dude.
Decades old.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So, but it's delicious. You could taste the age there, and and all the good stuff there. I had close your ears, Hannah. I had veal saltimbocca. So good. It's baby cow.
I know it is.
It's so
messed
tender.
up,
I know it's messed up. Okay. You know what else is messed up? In Washington State, they have racist AI. In case you missed it, it went like this. Entire year saying she's gonna get a job and doesn't, and then he's been frustrated about it. So we'll play that back tomorrow morning. But I want to show you something real quick here, Kendall, and don't be distracted by the lazy eye because it happens. Okay. Now this is a woman who went viral because she started using this phone service. She lives up in Washington State, and a year ago, Washington State Department of Licensing started using AI to handle its automated service over the phone. Right. But callers who pressed 2 for Spanish did not actually get Spanish, right? They get AI voice speaking English, but slightly different. And I'm going to give you the example. You ready for this?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, check this out.
DOL, and they're like, press 1 for English, press 2 for Spanish. Standard, right?
Right.
I press 2 for Spanish. I would like to speak to them in Spanish. Tell me why it stays in English, but switches to a Hispanic accent, except for numbers. The numbers are in Spanish. So when you request Spanish
yes.
on the DOL website, when you request Spanish, It stays in English, but just puts a Hispanic accent on.
Yeah, it's like me going to Filiberto's at 1 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'll have a Mountain Dew and a carne asada. You know? Yes, exactly. Listen to this.
You have reached the driver licensing service line. If you are calling about a vehicle or boat, please press 1. Please press 1 for English.
2 para español. 3 для русского. So bom.
Thank you for calling the Department of Licensing Customer Support Center. For assistance with scheduling a driver licensing office appointment, canceling an existing appointment, or questions about an upcoming appointment, please press 1.
Please press 1.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, and it doesn't even really sound full Hispanic. It sounds more Indian than anything. But that's AI in Washington who tried to appropriate Hispanic culture. Fantastic. So, again, it's just like us when we're trying to order late at night at any of those drive-thru Mexican restaurants. We all get a little bit of an accent. But you got to do better, Washington. All right, we got your tap out coming up next after Sick Puppies on Rock 102.1. You can't process flat enchiladas and the difference? Here, let's see if I can do like a little side-by-side.
Order both and send them right here.
Meal needs food, I think.
No,
some water,
I ate a
some
lot.
coffee.
I ate a lot
No?
of food this morning. Yeah, I just like scarfed and then I hit the road and then I ate some more in Benson. And
It's just the sleep then. That's what
yeah,
you need.
I need sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Are they New Mexico style? They might be New Mexico style. Yeah. So flat enchiladas. So I was talking about going to KG's West Side Cafe after the show. Shout out to KG's. Love them. And there's a couple places I've seen flat enchiladas on the menu where I'm like, huh. And KG's was one. When I took Kendall out to breakfast one time, lunch, she housed a burger that made her look like like Wembley from Popeye. Like it was impressive, dude.
Mhm.
I was halfway through my breakfast
Burgers,
and she
pay
was
me
just
in
like,
burgers.
yeah, she's dabbing her fucking face like, oh my God, dude, did you even chew?
And then again, later on, we went to Baja Cafe with Rico.
Oh, I know.
And Rico took one bite and then he looked up and he's like, oh my God, your food's gone.
I know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
playing.
I mean, I imagine horrific things would be punishment for purgatory. I think being your butthole would probably be the worst thing, worst punishment ever. Because I mean, the stuff that the carbs that you've housed and be able to just woo. All right, sorry, that was a little too
No.
descriptive.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? It's fine. There's no complaints.
Okay,
That's
mental
not how the
image is
cause and
out.
effect works for that.
Oh no, just like I mean, it has to be a brick at some point, right? No.
No.
All right.
Her butthole
Well,
is just
anyways,
fine.
she eats like a champ,
That's
dude.
right.
She
It's a
eats
great conversation.
Yeah, she eats like my 300-pound guy friends. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
nice.
And you put them to shame. It's impressive. It
I've
is
always wanted to have a travel food show and do like woman versus food.
right.
We had man versus food. Why couldn't
Do it,
you know?
do it.
Yeah.
You could. It would be. There would be a negative physical effect to you. The reason why Man versus Food turned into Man versus Food Nation, whatever, is because Adam Larson or something. He started not only gaining a bunch of weight, but he
Very
started
healthy.
having very bad adverse health effects, right?
True.
Reflux, stuff like that. Whereas doctors like, hey man, if you don't cut it out, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But
Man's
I
not going to
believe-
win this one. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
dude.
food will win every
food will
time.
win at the end.
But I believe in equality and equal opportunity. So let women also carry the burden of impeding their own health.
Yeah,
That's
let
only
us have the
fair.
heart problems too.
Start a YouTube
Yeah.
channel
Yeah,
too.
I guess. Yeah, women could have heart problems, but like,
Yeah, we wanna
you wanna-
be-
You want to strive for that?
Yeah, we want to be idiots too.
I mean, there's a good chance if you keep this up, you will be an obese woman. Not in
Oh
your
my
30s. Once you cross 40.
I will say I've been trying to be really good because we're going to Mexico this summer.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta keep
I'm-
that beach body
Until
going on.
then, I'm trying to do my best to be like, I gotta look smoking.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why I got my treadmill and everything. I'm currently training just for Mexico.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
training for getting drunk on the beach, at the pool, and everything because I want to look like okay when I take my shirt off, and and then have tons of sex.
How
So,
has been the treadmill?
it's been good, but you know what? I was like the other morning, I was like, I got an idea. When I wake up, I'll start the day with a treadmill because I've been treadmilling, just like putting on TV, and because I can move my treadmill anywhere in my condo, so I'm like, just put it right in front of my TV. I'm like, cool. I'm not doing anything anyways, or I'm editing and doing stuff like that. I'm trying to multitask. I tried playing video game while doing that. That didn't necessarily work, so I'm not doing that again. But I was like walking in Red Dead
Yeah, I was
Redemption.
gonna say, you just like super immersive. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, it's like
Wear a
VR,
cowboy
dude.
hat you got at the rodeo.
Yeah, dude,
your
I'm walking it from Amarillo all the way to Blackwater.
Oh, that's a
like,
big
it's,
hike,
yeah, it's,
too.
yeah, it is. But I'm
Good for
just
you.
walking along. Anyways, I was like, okay, I'm going to get some cardio in before I get ready for work.
Oh.
And this way, I should kind of jolt myself awake, right? It's like kind of physical caffeine before I get my caffeine in me. It's a good, healthy way to start the day.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing this and I'm still not that awake. And then I'm like, okay, well, I got to speed this up. I'm going to start jogging, right? Instead of just like speed walking. So I start jogging, but I'm still like kind of like my eyes aren't open. And basically, long story short, like I ate shit. Like my foot went on to the side and then I was like, boom, and then I had to catch myself. And this is at 4:45 in the morning. I'm like screaming and like trying to save my life and almost flew out my sliding glass window. So it was not great. And
but you woke up. It was a good caffeine.
The adrenaline did kick in, but not going to do that again. I'll just wait till after the show.
That's all right. Yeah.
No more fasted cardio for you.
Yeah, I have to be fully awake because my treadmill that I got was a $300 treadmill.
That's what I was wondering how long it's gonna last.
Exactly.
Is it one with like the little hand rest up here you could put stuff, or is it just like the bottom part?
It's not a walking pad, no. So
Okay.
I was gonna get a walking pad, but then upon like investigation, I realized I'm too heavy for a walking pad.
Okay.
For long-term sustainability, they're just like, you're too fat for this. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get a treadmill. And so, yeah, it's a treadmill with handles and you got little drink holders and a little screen. The screen just gives you a couple details. It's very basic.
Right.
But $300 and it folds up.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Because I bring it in here, just do some radio and walking at the same time.
I can't fit it in my car, but Rock 102.1 KFMA, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. I am a treadmill guy now, and I'm working on that cardio. And it's good. My goal is to be able to just hit Mount, Tumamoc? Or
Okay.
it's not even a mount. Tumamoc is a hill, but everyone knows it's the biggest pain in the ass hill in this town, right?
Yeah.
You do Tumamoc, Hannah?
Yeah, I do it often.
Often,
Yeah,
right?
not often enough, but I love it up there.
Okay, but you go up, you all the way to the top, and then no stopping, right?
Yeah, I take a couple stops here and there. I like to
Okay.
take pictures too, so that's like a good excuse.
That is a great excuse. My excuse usually is like, I want to learn about everything that I see as far as these signs. I need to stop here and read everything, right?
What is a deer mule?
Yeah.
So you're just like pouring sweat and like,
Yeah, I'm not struggling at all.
Yeah.
and you're
I
just
didn't
like,
know that was natural in this region. So amazing.
I'm playing this off so well right now.
Exactly. And then the last time I attempted to do Tumamoc, I tapped out like a bitch, right? So I did not make it to the top. I was close, but I was like, time's up. And turned around, wasn't great. And so the woman I'm dating is very fit, right? She goes to the gym like 5 days a week.
Dang, good.
Yeah, that's great. It's like, but at the same time, I got to keep up with that. And that's not necessarily where I'm at. So now I got this treadmill, and the goal simply is within a week now. I had a 2-week limit where I was like, 2 weeks, we're going to go up to Tumamoc and I'm going to hit that top. I've been to the top before, right? So I know it can be done, and I know I could have done it if I would continue to push myself, but I didn't want to. So that's the goal the next time. I'm just going to be able to walk, but I'm a treadmill guy. That $300 treadmill right now is holding up. Thanks, man. I know. You believe in me more than Britney Spears?
Wait, what? Does she believe in you?
Love that segue.
No. Do you believe in me more than people believe in Britney Spears and being clean and sober?
Oh no way, she's a mess.
Yeah, you might be
Poor
right
girl.
about
I
that.
feel bad
Breaking news, Britney Spears did it again. She was arrested in California just weeks after being spotted breaking the law while driving. What was the reason she got arrested for this time, Kendall?
She got a DUI. It was blame it on the alcohol.
Another Dewey on a Wednesday night. She's partying on a Wednesday night. That's
like,
when hardcore.
Pretty early too. It was like 9:30. They said that she got pulled over.
Damn, dude, 9:30.
Yeah.
You know how wrecked you got to be at 9:30 get pulled over for a DUI? To be driving raggedly at 9:30 because they're not even looking
on a Wednesday.
Yeah, they're not looking at that. They're not suspecting that 9:30 on a Wednesday night in LA. What other details are coming out from this? Have you seen anything?
She was released earlier at like 3 a.m. Earlier this morning. So that's all the details they've released. But like TMZ just reported this like an hour ago. So it just hit the news cycle. So I don't know if there's much more information.
Right.
But Yeah.
It's rough. Emil, what's the theory behind these like child stars and stuff, and why are they so wrecked?
We're gonna do this right now.
Yeah, we
they're
got time.
all molested. It's unfortunate. No, it's the truth. Disney kids, man, they went through it. You look at Dan Schneider. That guy is a monster. That's Nickelodeon right there. But he did a number on a multitude of little girls, and I mean, Disney's no different. And you can get into like the MK Ultra thing. You can get into the theories that might not be Britney Spears. There's a lot of different things out there that at this point in the world, they all make sense.
I know David on our streams like clone Britney.
Yeah,
that's not Britney.
Yeah.
Well, if this is the clone Britney, then they cloned her wrong. You know, they got the wrong one. I mean, at least the clone Avril Lavigne got her life together. You know, I mean, bad taste in men, but with Chad Kroeger. But besides that, the clone Avril Lavigne's doing pretty well. Clone Britney is on another level. It's not a great level. I encourage her. I want her to do well in life, because that's the kind of person I am.
Yeah, it makes me sad though. I hate watching those videos of her just because it's like it's a fascination with the abomination. Everybody loves watching it, but it's sad. I don't know what's it doing to us. I guess
I know.
Leave Britney alone.
The sad thing is, this story is front page news above the Iran war.
I know it's
and the Epstein list.
But this is our focus. This is our focus. I know, right? Nobody's like in jail because of all of this horrible stuff with the Epstein list, and nobody's talking about like Congress not wanting to check their own like. What was it? They decided not to investigate their own sexual misconduct.
Oh, yeah.
Because they let them decide that for themselves. Oh, gee, I wonder what their decision was going to be on that. But yeah, let's all focus on Britney Spears. See, they're doing that on purpose to get all this other stuff out of the people's eye. So they're like, I'm typing this into my computer as a scientist right now. And he's like, I'm going to make Britney glitch. And this is going to be big news. And we have a clever piece of like a title for a newspaper or whatever, and it's going to be one of her songs. Oops, I did it again, and nobody's going to think about Iran or any of this other stuff. So,
do you think the president had his workers like barge into the Mar-a-Lago this morning? Like, good news, sir.
Yeah,
Brittany did it again.
Yeah.
We got a good 6 hours of people ask you any of these invasive questions about stuff.
So you could do all kinds of horrible stuff right now, sir.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, let's see. We're going off the rails this morning. Let's hit the reset here. It's still early. Waiting for Blothar from GWAR. Now, there was a mix-up in time. And let me just say the official statement
Stupid
here.
daylight savings.
Yeah. Our bad. All right. Is the official statement. But Blothar will be joining us on the podcast broadcast. You can join us youtube.com/BeVegan or keep it right here. Rock 102.1. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm like, it's only 6:27 or 9:27.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank God it's not 6:27.
No.
I'd be like, what?
I know. Let's see what I got. But I'm like, with my commercials and stuff, I'm like, we're way
We did
ahead.
a lot today. We did do a lot.
We did do a lot. I'm gonna pull up Hannah's Instagram page too. Whenever I'm like in a lull, like, what am I doing? Let me go.
Were you here for the whole show or?
No.
She got here at like 8.
Yeah.
Okay, for most of the show.
She spent good quality time with us today.
I know, and I had her last week too. I'm like, Hannah, you just keep coming in. We're promoting the shit out of the Vegan Night Market.
I live here now.
Yes, absolutely. And, I'm not complaining. It's all part of our family and our crew, which is growing. We got a good looking crew going on. You know what I mean? And then today, are you going to the media mixer tonight? Do you know about that? This is Tucson Media Mixer. Did you not get invited to that?
I did get the email, but I'm not going.
Okay. Yeah. You got your own things going on. You are media. Here's the thing with this. So I got this email invite, right? And it's directly to me, to my email. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know what? This would probably be a good way to meet some people, network and everything. And I'm always kind of keeping an eye out who out there is doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I fill it out and I RSVP and I immediately get an email back from one of the organizers saying, hey, Beef, how'd you get this invite?
Oh, my God.
Oh, what?
No.
And I was like, bitch, what?
How dare you,
Yeah,
sir?
dude. And I was like, oh. Well, I mean, besides it being sent directly to my email, that's how I got the invite. But I was kind of looking at the description.
How did you steal this invite?
Right. No, I was kind of looking at the description of this media mixer.
Yeah.
And considering I do A, B, C, and D, I felt like I was qualified. And they're like, oh, no, you're qualified. And I'm like, because I replied back all snarky. Like, why are you even asking me why? I'm like, you know what? This is below me.
Just don't show up. Just out of spite.
No, it's
have
gonna be
your
fun.
own medium.
It's 4:30 to 6:30. I'm bringing my partner in crime, Kendall, right? And we're just gonna see what it's all about. Maybe get a free bite, a free drink, or whatever. This is Tucson is putting it on. Yeah.
Is it free? I was not expecting that. I figured we were gonna have to pay for.
I didn't look at any of the
whatever.
details.
There wasn't a lot on what you sent me. So, and I also
did you fill it out? The
No.
invite. I forwarded you the invite to fill out and everything.
No,
That's
you didn't.
fine.
And
You
that's what I
just
was
do my
gonna say.
shout-out.
I was like, I'm worried that we're gonna show up and then they're gonna turn us away and be like, get out of here, riffraff. You didn't get invited.
They wouldn't do that, and I know that for a fact. Just because, again, like we have a bigger online following than half of them, right? At least, and it's gonna be great. And we are media to the definition of the T, and the Tucson Rovers thing. It's like whatever. I'll be excited to see who it is. There'll be some people I recognize too, and then some people I won't even know what they're up to until you potentially meet there and be like, "Yeah, what's going on?" I just started following This Is Tucson on Instagram literally yesterday, and you follow them. I know
They're great.
Yeah, they're great. It's a huge page, and so
If I give you resumes, will you pass them out there for me? Just like pass out some random piece resume.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
I'll headhunt for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want
Keep an ear out.
6 figures starting.
Oh, well, all right.
No.
Okay, so
we might need to
It's Tucson.
negotiate.
It's like 6 figures, and that's including the cents.
Okay, so David is demanding that I play GWAR's Pink Pony Club, which is great.
I think we should ask about that, right?
Oh no, I'm definitely going to ask about that because it was a great idea and it gone viral and it introduces them to a whole nother generation. Obviously, because the fans of Chappelle Roan are under the age of 25. That's a fact. Okay, and are you a fan of Chappelle Roan? No. She's over the age of 25. You can't tell. But everyone under the age of 25 definitely is a fan of Chappelle Roan, and Pink Pony Club was her breakout hit, and they decided to cover it. Now, this will get us banned or kicked off of Instagram, which is fine. So I'm going to get off of Instagram preemptively because I don't want that. I don't want to hear it. All right. So let's play this as we're getting ready for the joining of Blothar from GWAR on the podcast broadcast. And since, David is demanding it, then David shall receive. This is the cover of their song this is the cover they did at Pink Pony Club by Chappelle Roan. It's GWAR. Check it out.
Hey, I got a tip for you. Stay out of the music business. There you go. Now, sir, please. So I guess we're playing today. Not where the white sprinkler. That's where Sid Vicious killed Nancy. I knew there was some scouting going on.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, I'm gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, hey! I'm just having fun. On the stage in my heels, it's where I belong. Down under Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Lava. Dogs are on the floor. Mama's in the bathroom and a light outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every day's another reason why I love it all. I think my wicked dreams, the year from Tennessee. Here's Santa Monica, I get too good to me. Will make my mama proud. I've got a clouds of sand. She sees a baby girl. Why does she gotta scream? God, what have you done? just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Big Booty Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Booty Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Booty Club. Big Booty Club.
Don't think I've left you all behind. I still love you in Tennessee, you're always on my mind. And Mama, every Saturday, I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away. And Scott, what have you done? You're a big pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, Mama, I'm just having fun with the stage in my heels. It's where I belong. Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. Big Pony Club. Hey.
All right, massive. That was GWAR with Pink Pony Club. Has over 1 million views. That video, fantastic work by GWAR, introducing them to a whole nother generation and genre of fans and stuff. So when we talk with Blothar, we're definitely going to ask him about that. Whose decision was that? Was that AV Club's decision? Was that GWAR's decision? I want to know. All right.
They say, it's your favorite artist, but I guess it's also your favorite alien's favorite human.
That's right. Now, look, AI is out of control, obviously. There's a lot of AI slop, but sometimes AI does some really good work here. And this is my favorite clip of the day. Someone imagined, what if a baby did stand-up? What would that be like? And have this awesome video that I want to share with you. You're going to love this, Hannah. All right, check this out.
Breastfeeding is weird as hell, bro. I mean, my food comes out of my mom. What is that all about? Like, she's supposed to be my parent or my fucking friend? My mom said I have to start potty training. I'm like, excuse me? You want me to go to another room and sit on a cold seat instead of shitting comfortably in bed? Are you fucking serious?
That's right. The babies are blue, man.
Someone asked me what I want to be when I grow up. I'm like, never mind what I'm going to be. I still haven't figured out what I am right fucking now. Mom keeps wrapping me in blankets, so I'm thinking of some kind of burrito maybe. Mom says I have to eat my vegetables if I want to get big. I'm like, oh yeah, Mom? I have to eat my vegetables to do that? You sure? So I know for a fact your ass didn't get that big eating no motherfucking vegetables. I said a swear word, and my dad threatened to wash my mouth out with soap if I said it again. I'm like, do what you gotta do, Dad. Just promise me you won't use the same bar of soap that you wash your fat fucking ass with. I had a rough night nursing last night. It's like I have no self-control, you know? I keep telling myself, it's fine. I'll just get a little tipsy. But I know it. I'm totally fucking tip-faced, bro. Grown-ups always tell kids
This goes on forever.
Our food. But my food is boobs. So how come my dad can play with my food, but not me? How is that fucking fair?
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question, right?
It's funny, but I also got the chills because
Why?
it's very unnatural and weird.
Yeah, you getting creeped out by
A
this?
little bit. I had a lot of mixed emotions I'm feeling from it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I want baby stand-ups. I'm sorry. Call me a weirdo. You know, I'd love to see baby stand-ups.
Is this what the market's demanding nowadays?
I think so. I think so. You know,
Just over
there's
the
some
adults?
prodigies here. You know, there's some pretty fun ones.
Who the fuck came out with pacifiers? Like, bro, I'm crying because I want to suck on a boob, not some fake rubber nipple. You want to pacify me? Then get the milk cord out, because baby wants boobies.
That's right. That's right. See, I mean, speaking facts, dude, preaching. You know, that I just stop them when the kid's wrong. I don't know. I mean, does this video make you want to have kids, Hannah? That's a hard no. I know. And Kendall's on that same train too. So you didn't start lactating, seeing that video, being like, yeah, I need to have a kid right away.
I don't want little AI babies. That was creepy.
Okay. All right.
If it was a real baby crawling up on stage, then maybe.
All right. Yes. Well, I mean, we're not there yet. I mean, I've seen some young comics before. But that would be the youngest. So that was my AI slop of the day. I don't mean to share AI slop, but sometimes, you know, when it hits like that, I'm like, okay.
It was the better of the
It was
AI
funny.
slop.
It was.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't do it. I didn't, you know, I just shared it. So I can't take all the credit.
My favorite AI slop is this video of this little chihuahua getting a shot at the veterinarians.
Mhm.
And then next thing you know, the chihuahua pulls out a gun on the vet. And that's my favorite.
Nice. We're back on the air. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. We just shared the AI slop of the day. Since I do have a married man in the building, and you know, I have a couple women in and out of relationships. Let me ask you about these trends that are growing. There's growing divorce trends that are happening around the country. But they're not actual divorces. They're just calling certain things that they're doing a divorce of sorts. We've heard of sleep divorce before. That's where couples sleep in different bedrooms. And that's probably because one is probably like a loud sleeper and it makes their relationship sustained.
Yeah.
I know my last relationship was a contentious point. It was my sleeping and snoring and apnea was so abrasive that it got to a point where she hated me over it, right? And something I couldn't control. Sleep divorce probably would have, you know, bought another 6 months onto that relationship.
Was she really like hostile towards you with it?
It was in the list of 20 reasons why she was done.
Really?
Yeah,
She
but
just
it was
couldn't-
up there. It was in the top 3.
No empathy. No empathy.
Yeah, dude, it was a brutal list. I'm just like, Jesus. A lot of it was projecting. I'll be real with you, you know, because read this list with an open mind, being like, okay, great. This is a good how to be a better person and boyfriend and whatever. And then half of it was like, oh, come on, that's just nonsense. I mean, I'm open-minded here, but give me a break. And the snoring and stuff, again, was like a thing that's like, well, I mean, when I'm literally unconscious, I can't really help what's happening here. Well, but enough about me. Let's get into these divorce trends. Now, sleep divorce, again, I just threw out there as an example. A new dating trend is the alpine divorce. Okay. And now this has gone viral on TikTok after a woman claimed her boyfriend left her on a mountain hike and racked up mountains of views. So basically, the alpine divorce, and many women come forward on social media, share similar stories on this. The term refers to one partner, usually a man, abandoning the other in a remote or dangerous outdoor setting, sometimes with fatal results.
Yeah.
That's the alpine divorce. You go on a hike and you're like, okay, yeah, you're going to do that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. You just keep walking that way. I'll catch up to you. And then peace out. They ghost out in their partner in the middle of nowhere. That's the alpine
It's
divorce.
messed up.
It is messed up. Many women have come forward on social media to share similar stories, with some noting that support groups even exist for those who've experienced this kind of abandonment, as the alpine divorce trend seems to continue to grow. Are you pro alpine divorce or no alpine divorce, Emil?
That's horrible. Who would do that to anybody? No, I'm not on that. I just do it like
All right.
at your house.
Have you been ever left anywhere, Hannah?
No.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me. But Kendall, you have.
Oh my God.
What makes you say that?
Nah, I'm just kidding. All right. So, yeah, that's a new trend. And then that's not the only thing, because now there's a thing called seat divorce. Now, this isn't as devious, right? No one dies in this. But seat divorce is a travel hack for couples who hate middle seats. Have you ever flown with your significant other?
Oh, no, I haven't actually.
Okay.
No.
Okay. But what about you?
Yes.
All right. And are you usually designated for the middle seat because you're the smaller of the two?
Yeah. And then I, get to lean on them,
I know,
It's
very nice.
perfect.
Some people don't like that because, for whatever reason, they don't want to sit next to a stranger. So the travel hack, the seat divorce, is in the news after a writer from Huff posted a story for couples who hate middle seats. Some people just want to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah.
Either, window or aisle. Which one do you usually choose, Emil?
I go back and forth. Like if it's like a round trip, then she can have the window, and then I'll get it on the way back. But I don't mind sitting in the middle. Honestly, I can make buds with the person next to me. I've done it before.
See, but you're perpetually skinny, dude. You're like, like the number one. Just straight up and down.
You're right now, yeah. Look at
Yeah.
this.
See, I don't like the middle seats, and I've had different fluctuations. Where it's like my like love handles, like
just like spilling
touching
into the
somebody
other.
else. Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all, right? So it's uncomfortable for bigger people in the middle. So most couples automatically just book 2 seats next to each other. One person has to suck it up and take the middle seat. But the seat divorce is where you skip the middle seat completely and both sit wherever you want, right? Maybe even get aisle seats in the same row. That's ideal, actually. You give it a look, but say you're flying, right? And you're on the aisle seat and your significant other is in the aisle seat. So you're still technically next to each other, right? But you have extra leg room. You can throw that out there in the aisle when the cart's not going by. And you can still have conversations and whatnot. Even hold hands, create a little bridge.
Terrible.
You don't like that idea?
No.
All right. Well, the seat divorce is something that is growing in popularity. Most people like sleep, read, or watch TV anyways. So there's really no reason to sit together unless you have kids and need to tag team it.
You touch thighs.
Oh, you can touch thighs. See, that's at the beginning of a relationship, right? Once you're like 5 years deep, you're just like, you know what,
That's
my
so
thighs.
sad. No. That's to be proud.
Well, these 2 divorce trends continue to grow. So, maybe they're not as optimistic in their love as you may be, Miss Hannah. Yeah. But those are the trends. Which one seems appealing to you? Let me know in the comments on the stream. We are live on the podcast broadcast. We're going to hit the reset on the FM side. Blothar is going to be joining us momentarily within 13 minutes, I'm sure. So youtube.com/beefvegan or keep it right here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. How you holding up, Miss Hannah? Are you starving?
I am starving. I'm about to take a little.
What is that? Is that a gummy?
You know what? I might have a snack, and it
You got
might
a
be
snack?
vegan.
It's snack
Let me check my
time.
purse. Let me check my purse. Yeah.
I'm okay though. I'm just fasting.
I got chiltepine peppers
Shut
here.
the hell up. Can I smell them though? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, smell them. It's funny that you say the smell because there was another story that I read about smelling things for energy. Like there are certain foods that you could smell for energy, like a caffeine boost.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's all you do is just smell it. Lemongrass being one of them.
Yeah, I was reading about smelling rosemary, and it actually helps your brain get back like most of its function.
What?
Yeah, it's just like smelling rosemary.
Why are we not doing this right now?
I know. I need that, dude.
I'll bring you
Seriously.
some, man. I got a big bush of it out front.
Okay, yeah, give me a bush of rosemary.
There it is.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
Hannah, I don't have snacks. I got to refill my
fine.
purse.
Ah, you
You're
snack
fine, my love.
tease.
Don't you worry.
It is important though to always have snacks in your purse.
I agree.
That's a must.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a mom hack for sure.
Mhm.
I'm surprised you don't have snacks on you, Emil. I mean, you got a toddler. How's your?
I just have snacks on me all the time.
Yeah,
I usually do actually.
You got a toddler and an infant.
And
How's the infant life treating you?
Pretty good, man. I mean, it gets boring because just chilling at home, but it's like a hard day because you're like, okay, you got to learn how to roll over and do all these things, and you have to put up with crying and stuff. But it's like she's like the most jovial, happy baby ever. Like, so it's totally cool, man. I get my steps in doing walks, and I'm teaching the other one to ride a big girl bike right now. So it's just like different levels. It's fun.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, enjoy it while it lasts too. I mean, these are the years, right? I was talking to my girl, and she has 2 teenage boys right now, and they're just teenage boys, right?
Yeah.
So they're assholes. And that's just how it is. I was an asshole when I was a teenage boy and everything, and listening to her story, I didn't interrupt, but at the end of her story, I'm like, that reminds me, I have to call my mom today just to tell her I love her.
Yeah, just
And I did. And it's funny too, because it's almost like I put it out there in the universe because she ended up calling me. I had to call her back because I was busy at the time, but and then I had to just to check in, just say I love you because I was the biggest asshole to my mom at that age, because it's a teenage curse. And trust me, I have such a great relationship with my daughter, right? Like, because I raised her by myself and, from 0 to 13, ride or die. right there by my side, a little BFF and stuff. We were great. And then 13 hit, and it just switched. Yeah, then she got smarter than me. So what she thought. And all the attitude came, and you just had to endure it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the circle of life. That's just how it is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking though. And I talked to my daughter shortly after too, and now she's 20, and she's slowly coming back around. It's coming out of the teenage haze. I'm like, oh, fucking thank God, let's do that. Let's see, so we can hang out again and stuff. It'd be great. So almost there, but man, what a long trip. And it's like the way they program parenting and kids is they make them so adorable and sweet the first 13 years to establish a love that is so undeniable that you don't murder them during the 7 years that they're monsters.
That's what I was thinking about the other day.
Yeah.
It's just
selfish little alcoholics, basically.
Right.
What they are.
Yeah. And you just remind me, I love you unconditionally now. That's what unconditional love is. And I remember all these good times. It's so many good times. 13 years of that.
Yeah.
Then that's just more. Now, if they were asshole monsters for more than 13 years, then the bad would outweigh the good. And then eventually you start turning on them, right?
Yeah. I would imagine so.
Yeah. But on average, they're only assholes 6 years.
And then they come back around.
Would you ever want to have kids or no? Kids aren't in the equation for you?
I don't think so. No.
That's too bad.
I had my ex-husband had a son, so I raised a kid from 8 to 21.
Nice.
Well, he's still using my AAA and stuff.
That's crazy. 8 to 21. You were way too young to be basically a mother of a 21.
I was 18 when he was 8.
Oh wow.
When I started being a stepmama.
Oh my God.
So I feel like I never got the baby mode. I never got to be around a lot of babies, but I have nieces. So.
Yeah, they're fun during a certain age and stuff. There's no way that this kid doesn't come across stepmom porn and be like,
"Get out of here!" Oh my God.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing that's out there. It's a genre. I don't create the genre. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying he's saying anything. He'd be like, yeah, gross, or okay, I understand it a little bit. I know. I'm sorry. I just think that it's the internet. It's not me.
Not you. Definitely not.
Yeah. That's
never
culture. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm doing my stretching, getting ready.
All right, well, while we get ready for Blothar, and we're going to wrap things up with a beef tip, I do have a clip that I'll play from you from earlier. We did a round of TikTok Tells Me, and that was good. And we did F My Life with Hannah, too. That was fun, too. But this was this morning's TikTok Tell Me, in case you missed it. It went like this. Or nothing but Bologna with another round of TikTok Tells Me. Here's Kendall. What did TikTok tell you this week?
So TikTok creators are claiming that if you place a piece of aluminum foil inside your shoe before you wear it, it'll help absorb the sweat, reduce the odor, and keep your feet cooler and drier throughout the day. I also want to just add, I saw that this was what they do in Italy. That's how they're also kind of advertising that. This is the European Italian hack,
Okay, so they're they don't wear socks, but their feet are never sweaty because they use aluminum foil at the bottom of their shoe. Now, I know with talcum powder, there's aluminum in it, maybe, which is, a reason why a lot of hippies don't use that, or deodorant for that matter.
Right?
Yeah. So I see on the surface why people would believe this is real. But if you're just putting metal in your shoe, aluminum foil, whatever, and walking around on it, it's not an absorbent. It doesn't absorb things. And I do not, I refuse to believe this works whatsoever. If anything, it sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to give you a blister.
Yeah, totally.
You're going to get a 3rd degree burn.
At the very least, an annoyance when you're walking around and you're just I got a little something in my shoe. It's
oh, yeah, that's the worst feeling, too. When you got something in there, you got a rock or
a pebble.
Yeah.
Anything. It's almost like the princess and a pea when it comes to shoes,
I once had my social security card stuck in my shoe. And
why?
it was missing. I couldn't find it. I literally ordered a new social security card. And then months later, I pulled it out of my shoe. It was stuck in there somehow. I have no idea.
You're like a magician. Yeah. Instead of your hat, it's a social security card out of your shoe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this sounds like nonsense. 100%. Tell me I'm right, please.
You're right. It is.
Nice.
It is mostly false. Aluminum foil does not absorb sweat, and it actually might help trap more moisture.
Yeah, no, that makes
So-
sense. Same thing. If you want to keep food fresh in the fridge, you're going to wrap it up with tinfoil. That's going to keep the moisture in. Same thing in your shoe.
An
Those
Italian
Italians.
slander. Yeah, I'm like, that's not. I don't think they appreciate this. They're like, we don't do that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know how Italians don't wear socks because they can't afford socks? They put a little tinfoil in it and they say, oh, forget about it. No, no, they do not.
Yeah, no.
All right. What's something else that TikTok told you?
All right, this was truly gross. There are some TikTok creators that are removing their toilet seats and then placing it in the dishwasher to thoroughly sanitize and clean it versus hand washing their toilet seat.
Disgusting and lazy. That is so bad, dude. Oh, okay.
But why not? I mean, it's the dishwasher, it's hot water, detergent.
I'll tell you why. Because whenever everyone that has a dishwasher, when they open up the dishwasher and look at the bottom of the dishwasher, there's always going to be stuff down there. Sometimes it gets backed up and everything like that. Now, normally it's like old food, and it's better to be old food stuck in there than old pubes. And, so this is something that I think you should always keep your bathroom and your dinner utensils separate. Call me old fashioned, right? Right.
Don't ish where you eat.
And we're back on the podcast broadcast. And I had to interrupt our segment for TikTok tells me because we're live here, getting ready for our guest Blothar. Ahmad's asking us if we could join the podcast from Nigeria. Normally, I would say yes, Ahmad. It would be a pleasure to meet you, but we're getting ready for our guest. Blothar from GWAR, who's going to be joining us. And of course, GWAR is going to be performing at the Rialto Theatre on 4/20. Still a few tickets available for that. So if you want to go to that fantastic, one-of-a-kind show, then you probably have to act fast, go straight to the Rialto Theatre for that information. Now, before we wrap things up and get into a beef tip, I just want to remind you, of course, we have the lovely and talented Hannah, a.k.a. at Death Free Foodie on all social media, Instagram, most importantly, putting on her 12th annual Vegan Night Market. It's not even annual because you do these quarterly. Yeah, but the 12th edition of the Vegan Night Market is going down this Saturday, Rialto Raceway Park, with all different types of food genres. Over 60 vendors, including that of markets. So there'll be shopping, entertainment, mocktails, music. Say you're super hungry, right? Say you got Kendall's appetite, right? And you got a budget of $100. You're going to get yourself a snack. You're going to get yourself an entree, and you're going to get yourself a drink. What does that entail?
A snack, entree, and a drink.
Yes.
I would get a tamale plate.
Tamale plate, okay.
That's yellow.
Yes.
And I would go to the new mocktail place, and I would get a really cute little mocktail.
Okay.
And then I would get an ice cream.
An ice cream.
You
What's your
didn't include
entree?
dessert. You forgot dessert. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the
What was the other thing?
entree.
Kendall's
entree was the
appetite
tamale
doesn't
plate.
Oh, the tamale plate? What's your snack then?
The snack would be something from Ducky's pineapple bread.
Yes.
That's another
That sounds
dessert.
good.
That's another dessert though.
No, that's a snack
Or I'd
too.
go
They
to
got
you-
samples too.
Yeah, or use Sly Dog for a hot dog. That's a snack.
Oh, yes, it is. A hot dog can be a snack, and you Sly Dog is fantastic. You snap into them, and you're like, damn, this thing's vegan. Those things are good. And that pineapple bread I have each and every time because they always offer samples. So there are some vendors there that are offering samples as well, so you could taste it, and you maybe even open your mind to some culinary treats you didn't know could be great and vegan at the same time, because that is basically the beef tip to you. There's great food out there that is vegan, right? So, and honestly, the culinary arts have evolved so much so that literally anything that your heart desires, there's a vegan version of it. So you can find that version of everywhere. The only thing that they haven't mastered is cheese. And I will say that again, until they master cheese, then, and when they do, I'll celebrate
There's
it.
some decent.
No,
brands.
there's not. It's so bad, Hannah.
Okay, I'll shut
But
up.
there's so many things that don't have cheese in it that you're going to get at the Vegan Night Market that is delicious. But they do have pizza at the Vegan Night Market, and they're able to, execute that. Shout out to Zio Pepe, and a couple other the pizza vendors that are there. You do a good job.
Ramen too. I'm so excited for ramen.
Yes, yeah. this. All right. So Vegan Night Market going down this Saturday at Rialto Raceway Park. Again, it's free. It's all ages. Bring the family, bring the dogs, feast, shop, and have a good time this Saturday night from 6 to 10 a.m. Follow at Death Free. Oh, yeah. 10 p.m. My bad. 6 to 10 p.m. And follow Death Free Foodie on Instagram or Tucson Foodie to get more information on that. Hannah, always a pleasure having you in. All right, we're going to do overtime on the podcast broadcast stream. Blothar from GWAR is going to be joining us literally in about 30 seconds. So you can join us, youtube.com/bevegan or keep it. Or, yeah, that's the only way.
Join us on YouTube.
Yeah, you join us on YouTube. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local. Later. Clear. Yeah, I mean, I'm burning. I'm on fumes right now, dude. My caffeine was already low. I was yawning early in the morning. I'm like, that's all right, though.
So I had to get that stretch in. I'm feeling got blood flowing.
All right, yeah, that's what you had to do. You just had to get that stretch.
Get the final whiffs of our smelling salts if we need it.
Oh yeah. That's what we need.
Jolt the bean.
At this point, because the potency it's lost its touch. I'm like, we're gonna have to start snorting it or something.
Yeah.
Wait, are these actual smelling salts?
Yeah,
Oh,
actual
shoot.
smelling salts,
Okay.
but it's called Skull Smash. But it's been around for a minute, and it's not as potent as it initially was.
I haven't done anything like this in a while. At the gym, I used to do smelling salts sometimes, and they're so I can't handle it. It's so bad.
It's like too much ammonia.
How much would you bench afterwards?
I don't-
I want to see those monster numbers, dude. I see you just.
my little baby biceps.
Yeah, let's see. All right, I'm gonna do this to see if it wakes up.
Gosh.
Oh, Blothar's here. Oh, sorry. I just had to do some smelling salts here before we add an icon onto the stream here.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, as you get ready. I know. Sorry, it's an odd way to introduce you here on the show, Blothar. So as soon as you're ready, and I'm super excited about this, by the way, and I appreciate you getting on here. And we got questions. We got questions galore.
That's right.
All right. Do you want to try this?
Might as well.
The smelling salts, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this
I'm
is
no
our
stranger.
technically our overtime. All right, here we go.
Damn it.
Yeah, that is weak, dude.
Can you see us yet?
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
He's still trying to figure out if he could see us. Or what?
We should be there.
There you go.
You guys got me?
Yeah.
Yeah, kid, you got us.
Hello.
Yeah? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Hold on just a second.
Okay. All right, we're holding on. He's gonna reset there.
Human
He's like, "I'm out."
technology
He's like, "I
always
don't-
failing.
I'm out of here. I don't.
Hey, I said he was gonna be on the podcast. I delivered, and then that was it. That's
Great
like
interview, everybody.
yeah. Well, it's said and done. I got a clip, I got a picture. We're good to go. But no, he's gonna jump back on. He's just figuring out the technical aspect of it. What is Blothar technically, Kendall?
I think an intergalactic goblin.
Okay. Right.
I'm not sure his
and
species.
a crossbreed.
I mean,
The book of Enoch so actually says that we're all kind of like alien offspring. We're giants in a way. Aliens came down, they mated with our probably hobbit-like ancestors, and then a species of giants were born from that. We are said giants, right?
So the giants were the Nephilim in the book of Enoch.
Oh, they were the Nephilim?
Yeah.
Okay,
those are
so
the fallen ones.
are we not the Nephilim then?
No, we're the children of them.
We're the children of the Nephilim.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we were the Nephilim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And because we're the ones that are like, violent by nature and, like wars and do all this stuff, caveman shit.
Yeah, caveman. Well, yeah, maybe.
I mean, we
you
have
should
the
just
UFC.
rewrite it in your version.
No, I'm not
the
gonna
beef
do that.
vegan version.
No, there's no. I mean, you have to be literate to be able to write books.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. I can't see shit out of this thing, Django. He'll figure it out. He's gonna pop back on here. Should be pretty good. So Blothar from GWAR is gonna be joining us here. And we got another email, so maybe
I didn't. Did
oh
you?
yeah. No, I just got a Snapchat notification, which I'm not even on Snapchat. Are you on Snapchat?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
All right.
Sometimes.
Can you see us now?
Still don't have any audio here.
I can hear him now.
Oh yeah, and that's my fault. Can you hear us now? Yes, no? Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Watch, he's just like fucking with us.
Can you hear me when I speak?
Yes.
Okay. I can't hear you guys for some reason.
Really?
Uh-oh.
That should be. Oh, you know what? There's got to be something in there. Where you're gonna click on. You're gonna type in there. You're gonna write up some stuff.
Give me a pen.
Okay. Here's a. Okay. All right. Hold on.
I can hear things through this computer, though. I checked that.
Okay, that's good. Hold on, Kendall.
What?
She's gonna give you something here. Let's see.
Well, what do I need to instruct him?
Unmute the audio.
I think he said he tried.
I wonder if his like
Actually,
computer.
no, I can't. Hold on.
Okay. How about now? Well, I mean, that's what I'm sharing right there. Is there another note that you have that isn't that?
No. What do you want my note?
Fuck.
Because there's nothing on our end we can, right?
Yeah, no, we hear him loud and clear, and I know
Yeah.
it's one of those things. You got this. You're okay. You're okay. You got this. It's one of the options. Let's see if let's see.
Do you think this is a StreamYard thing, or maybe it's just his computer?
Yeah, I
thing?
think it's a StreamYard thing.
Yeah.
I think it's so one of the buttons I have to know on that aspect. What do you say?
Is that what you want me to? You want me to motivate him?
You got this, Blothar?
Yeah, hold it closer.
Well, yeah, that's not
Need
as
the
helpful.
marker. Can't see.
It's
on
not
this
as
thing.
helpful just doing words of affirmation. Technical.
Well, that's why I'm like, what can I share with him specific to help? I'm not sure.
Hello, can you hear us now? Almost. We can almost get it there. What if I sent it here? I'm
I'm like, do you have a direct chat to him?
Well, I kind of do, but I don't exactly know what I can do, with the exception of telling him to unmute. What other technical things?
I'd
here?
say like make sure his permissions are allowing him to use his speakers or mic, but we can hear him through the mic. So.
Yeah, we could hear him through the mic, which is good. Any kind of comments that might help in this situation, streamers, I will share on the screen, and that might help.
Like, is there a mic button, a mic icon?
There is.
That doesn't mean that we're muted, right?
No. So I just muted him right now,
feel like
right?
that always
And then
says
if I unmuted him, boom. Like obviously I still have audio, so you can still hear me.
Maybe have him log off and rejoin, they said.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna
Seem
do.
to try that.
Yeah.
Do we need to send him a new link or?
No, a new link
Yeah, I
is
mean,
going
it
to change
works.
anything.
It
It's the link. It's the invite in here. Appreciate that comment there, Ken. Good to see you on the stream. And Blothar will join again. I mean, aliens, they don't know our technology. You know what I mean? It's a different world.
Yeah, and our human technology is flawed greatly.
Yeah. All right, I hear you again.
You can't keep me back.
Yes.
I'm back.
Yes, you
Yes.
are. Absolutely. So glad. I'm glad that it worked out. You switched to your alien phone, which is good. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a true metal legend joining us today, the frontman of the most insane live show in rock, performing at the Rialto Theatre on 420. We got Blothar the Berserker. Blothar, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, here I'm going to switch this so we go full screen here on you. We're very excited to have you here, not only on the show, but we're excited that GWAR is going to be taking part of a show here in Tucson on 420. Does your planet celebrate 420?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? We stay high. It's just, as a matter of fact, we don't even call it 420. It's just, life.
Just Tuesday.
Yeah. But no, I mean, we just, yes, now that we're here on Earth, we're following your customs. We celebrate 420. But yes, we come from the planet of, where everybody's just permanently baked.
Yes. Yeah. So
space baked.
Yeah. Is there any difference of your show for a 420 show, or is it it's still the show, the same ceremony, the same sacrifices, that you attempt to do or that you do every night?
Yeah, it's the same old boring crap. We're out there ripping limbs off of people and beating them with their own severed limbs, and then just like spraying more than 100 gallons of fluids on the audience. Just your normal run of the day bullshit. Yeah, I mean, we
we try, we do mention it, I think, probably, but it's not. I mean, the show is just, it's always really a celebration of 420, isn't it?
So there won't be THC infused blood being sprayed. Just...
No. Well, actually, yes. No, in our crowd, there will be probably some
Yeah.
LSD too.
Yeah,
it gets pretty crazy.
Yeah, this has been a great, like GWAR has been so iconic now for going over 3 decades.
Yeah.
But the past couple of years, you continue to make news and headlines. First, you went viral with your cover of Chappelle Roan's Pink Pony Club. Now, was that your band? Was that your idea, the band's idea, or was that AV Club's idea for you to cover that song?
Well, it was their idea. I mean, we always, GWAR, we rose to the top as the ultimate underdog on the AV Club's the celebration thing that they, or the contest that they would do, where you would do a cover song and they had a bunch of bands do it, and then they would always give us the list, and they'd give it because it started with the Onion, and there are a bunch of shoegaze sort of alternative kids over there.
Mm-hmm.
And so they'd give us a list, and it was after Magnetic Fields is doing David Bowie, so you're going to have to do Cyndi Lauper. It's that's kind of how that went down, right? Like we would always just get what was left and then knock it out of the freaking park.
Yeah,
truly.
Whether it was Billy Ocean or Kansas or I don't care what it was, the Pet Shop Boys, so. There's a long tradition of them asking us to do crappy songs.
Yeah. And making them good and making them rock. Were you surprised at the success of that one in particular? Because that seemed to be everywhere.
I was surprised that people what surprised me is that people were like, oh, listen to him. They can play music and hit notes. And I was like, yeah, that's right. We're freaking musicians, you idiots.
Yeah.
Yes, we look ridiculous, but and so that was cool. I mean, it was fun, and it is a good song. Before that, the year before we did or not the year before, but the last time we did it, we did the I'm Just Ken song from the Barbie movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So they give you all the songs. There's just you need to GWARify this, and it's almost a challenge. Can you GWARify something as cheesy and poppy as I Am Ken? And can.
Yeah, we can. It's just like merchandising, right? There's no end to how we will prostitute ourselves. It doesn't matter.
I think they should just make a GWARby movie, and then you could just do the entire soundtrack for that.
GWARby.
Yeah.
That's exactly brilliant.
Yeah, you see Blothar's eyes on that?
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
lit up and he's like, there
Let's
you go.
do this.
That's a Beyond Beef, by the way. Meal. We got Kendall and Hannah all here with us, all massive fans of yours, all very excited about this. And yeah, and it's just great to see, GWAR continues to make headlines. And be introduced to a whole new generation. I mean, we're the generation, Emil and I are the generation who discovered you through like Beavis and Butthead. Right? Did you guys ever play? Did you ever play the Beavis and Butthead video game?
Of course, yeah, of course. It's freaking impossible.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, you can't beat it, but
I guess that's the only thing Beavis and Butthead could possibly do, though, was play games. So, yeah, I mean, but yeah, it's really hard. I played it recently because we had an art installation in Los Angeles. And at the art show, they had a copy of the game up on like this mountain of televisions, and I played it. It was fun.
Nice.
How many levels did you get into, or just play for like 15 minutes and you're like, I can't do this? 15
minutes, and people took photographs. It's hard when you have monster claws to play.
That is true. Yeah. So yeah, but to be introduced to a whole new generation through your cover, and then also getting mainstream news attention, because sometimes the people you choose to sacrifice surprises the media. I mean, you still create media outreach somehow, some way. Does that just flabbergast you guys? Like, are you shocked that people are shocked by what you're doing at this point in your career?
Yeah, when I found that out, I was in an airport in Atlanta. I was in the airport in Atlanta, and I was talking to our publicist, just screaming at the top of my lungs. We kill people's heads off every day.
Every day.
Heads off. How could they possibly be surprised at this? But I mean, seriously, I do not know how they could not know that we were doing these kinds of things. I guess just not paying attention. But, you know, GWAR, I guess, you know, culture eats counterculture for breakfast. I mean, we are not a mainstream act. And so people are surprised when they find out what we're doing. And then there's also a way that the world is just a big piece of crap now, and everybody's like, it really is. So the whole controversy over us killing Elon Musk and Trump was started by what looked like what they call an engagement bot, where it was like, look, these guys have done this thing, like just sort of like it didn't even seem like the account that it came from didn't look like it wasn't a real person. So it was very odd.
We live in odd times.
Yeah. So the whole thing, the whole controversy was literally started by a program.
Yeah.
Engagement bots. And that's not surprising either. It's just disappointing. That's where we're at. And the faux outrage that comes because anyone that's been around and knows music of the last 30 years, nobody was shocked by this and nobody was aghast. And it's just like, hey, monster aliens kill people. That's just something that we've grown to expect. I know.
Yeah. That's just, we've grown to expect it.
Yeah.
It's like people's heads getting cut off on YouTube. It happens.
Yeah.
The world sucks, man. I mean, like, there's no question. We've done our job too well. Humanity is just freaking savage.
Right.
But,
yeah.
It's really true, though, that people, you know, this faux outrage. But it indicates, though, that the world really has gone downhill to the point that people are just, I don't know, like they just believe anything.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right about that. We've actually seen that last week went viral with the clip that was obviously staged, and watching the comments go off of that of how many people defending how real it was, and it's like, all right, yeah, you know, people are willing to believe pretty much almost anything. But actually, that's got to be good for business, though, because you guys created a mystique and a folklore and a universe and everything. You know, the legacy of GWAR, has a lineage now, right? And so now you say that you're from a different planet. People are like, yeah, they probably are. 100% right.
Yeah, of course we are.
Yeah, duh. Yeah. Kendall, I know you got a question for Blothar. What do you got?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, it's kind of a two-part question. Who is newly added to the 2026 sacrifice kill list? And I also want to know on the flip side of that, is there anybody that's never going to be added? And why is it Dolly Parton? You know, who is not going to be on the list?
I love Dolly Parton. Well, I don't know. I think, yes, there are definitely some new names on that list. And you can imagine that anytime there are new names in the news, there are new names on our list. So I can't really give that away right now, but I expect that we're going to be cleaning up some undesirable elements on our show or during the show. So yeah, the list has grown significantly. And Dolly Parton, man, I mean, you know, I don't know. She can
be on there.
Yeah, she could squeeze us between her giant pendulous breasts until we lose consciousness.
Yes, that'll give you forgiveness on any planet. I know Emil has a question as well. What's your question here, Emil?
So forgive me. I wrote this like many beers deep last night. So since you claim to have invented music by stretching a dinosaur skin across the Grand Canyon, which modern artist's music makes you regret that decision the most?
Well, I mean, there's been some real stinkers in the history of you know what? I'm just gonna say AI music. Period. Makes and you know, and if you're in a band, by the way, and your band sounds like music AI would make, then you should just suck the muzzle of a pistol. Like just and it's true. I mean, it happens. Like there's a lot of you know that you suck when you put into Suno heavy metal song and you get out something that sounds like your band. Disaster. That will never happen to GWAR, by the way.
No. You know, well, I mean, actually, I think of people, the more people go down the catalog of GWAR, be surprised of just a musical range that you guys have and the melodic arrangements that you have too, but also very hardcore metal songs too, but lots of catchy songs in the entire catalog that you go. When you're performing for your shows, how many songs do you squeeze into a set list a night?
It depends on how long they are, but generally about 18 songs.
18 songs, yeah. And you guys are at a point now where, I mean, you guys know what those songs are going to be ahead of time, or are you always trying to like squeeze in certain songs, be like, how about we do this one tonight?
It'd be great if we could do that, but unfortunately, the way things roll now, adding something to the set is like it's like getting a bill passed in Congress. So we don't and I no longer have the power to just make an executive order. So so I've lost that privilege. And so it's pretty much the same every night, and we do different sets for each tour. We do have sets that we have to, for situations where we have less time or something like that. So, but pretty much it's always the same songs. I mean, we have to do that because otherwise we couldn't sleep until 2 in the afternoon and then wake up and get drunk and then go out there and play because
and I'm sure, I mean, your show is so like it's multimedia in a way because it's a show, it's just theatrics and it's music and stuff, so I'm sure like just shoehorning something in probably would mess up the aesthetics of everything else that's presented in the show. Hannah, I know you have a question for Blothar.
Yeah, what's the craziest, most memorable fan reaction for you?
Anytime we play live and people haven't seen the band, I love that. But the very first time we played in Germany, and this was back in the wall was still up, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah. And we go over there and we're playing and we played a squat, like a punk rock squat called AJZ in Bielefeld, Germany. And what I remember is after the show, this kid comes up to me and he's kind of struggling to speak English. That's how long ago it was. Now every German speaks it seems like. But he's like, why? That was the question.
such a German thing to do.
He said it with an accent too, like a German accent.
Oh yeah. He got really close to me so that when his lips moved, my glasses moved up. And why do you do this? Yeah. So
oh my God.
But I found it infuriating.
Yeah, you're mad, huh?
What do you mean? Why?
Right.
Yeah, sounds ungrateful.
Yeah. We also, I mean, we played. I love the reaction. It's really less the audience than it is the security guys, right?
Yeah.
They don't understand at all, like what's going to happen. I mean, it's basically like just workers,
right?
And right in front.
Get sprayed with blood, everything else is just like yeah.
They're just like muscle heads from some local gym. Like,
so good.
Yeah, you see the look on their face every time. Well, I mean, honestly, you guys talk about how as a band collectively, it's not like you're getting rich off this, but is part of that because of the cost of everything that you do with touring, the cleanup costs, right? the travel costs with the, massive sets. I mean, it's a big production no matter where you go, right?
It is. GWAR is an art project, and and we don't make a great deal of money considering how. I mean, the band makes money. It's just that it doesn't. It gets spent on the production. Yeah, so that's
and what's great about that though is that GWAR continues to grow in appreciation to the public, like art. It's something that as it continues to as its legacy continues to grow, and you look back on it, it's something that you really appreciate as this very extensive art project that is something that in the moment, as it grew to popularity, it was still something that was massively misunderstood in ways, but then continues to grow that affection and appreciation over time. And that's something I love to see because that's what true art is. So, I mean, collectively, your band of brothers, true artists, that contribute something to pop culture that, will, like your former lead singer said, Dave said, GWAR will live forever. And GWAR is essentially in our project, an American, a piece of art that will live forever. And that's something that I'm massively impressed by. And I just want to say kudos to you and everyone to create that. And
shucks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And no, we can't wait to see you at 422. When we saw 420 GWAR in Tucson's been deprived of real big rock shows anyways. We're kind of in a victim of being in like a B market in a Live Nation dominated industry, right? And so we're not getting a lot of these good shows. So when we get a show, a marquee caliber like you on a holiday for us stoners, it's double the celebration. So we're very excited to see this. And it's been a while since you've been to Tucson, huh? When was the last time you saw them in Tucson?
Last time I saw them, though, they've been here since. I saw you guys in 2007, the Viva Bands tour, I think it was. It's like 20 years ago almost. It was great. And I know you guys have been back since. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to see you since, but I'm looking forward to 420 this year for sure.
Yeah. Is Tucson where Toxic Ranch Records is, or
No,
I don't think so. I don't
There's
believe
Broken
so.
Tooth Records.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wooden Tooth?
Oh,
Wooden Tooth. Yeah, Wooden Tooth. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that Epstein's Ranch? I don't think. Yeah,
No. I mean, GWAR is a punk band essentially, and we came through and played. Tucson's one of those places.
No, he's right. Toxic Ranch. It did sound familiar. That's okay. But that's like old school. I don't know if they're still around.
It is very old school.
Yeah. Dang, look at him. He knows more about this place, and I've been here for 20 years, man.
Yeah, Toxic Ranch Records. When I was a kid, I would get catalogs from Tucson, and they were from this. Back then, they called it Toxic Shock Records, and it was just a mail order, and I would spend a lot of money. And Toxic Ranch, I think, was the name of the record store. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I love that. What are your thoughts on how the music industry has changed over the last 3 decades since you guys initially started and were signed to different labels and stuff and had record deals and everything? Now you're still putting out records, putting out great new music and stuff, but there's obviously a massive shift in how it's being consumed or even paid for. So what are your thoughts on the industry as a whole?
Well, I think it's going down the tubes, and it couldn't happen to a better organization.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Spotify is just the final insult. So who knows? I mean, I think that there's been a change in how, we started our own label, and we couldn't believe it. Like, we had been making records forever, and it's all sort of operates on debt. And all of a sudden we put out a record and we look at the balance sheet and we're like, wait a minute, these clowns have been making money from this all these years. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just paying us in yams. Just sweet potatoes and crack. So I don't know, man. I mean, like it's changed a lot, but I do think that there's more opportunities for music to be heard. Like there's more outlets, and I'm not afraid of AI. You know, some people are. I think that it's, if anything, things that are genuine and things that are real are going to. I think there's a premium will wind up being placed on that because as things get more and more generic.
Right.
Yeah.
Hence the term AI slop. I mean, because people are seeing what it is for what it is.
Yeah. And I'm thinking that too, like that might be the next growing trend and stuff is the imperfect is what we go for, because we've had so much polish, so much perfect shoved down our throat, and will continue to be. Like then there'll be an uprising of basically punk rock culture of, you know, tapping into raw emotions, but with imperfections and that kind of music. So,
well, I mean, hope so, but like, you know, the democratization of the technology, it's not like it produced a nation of you know, the butthole surfers making records on an old dilapidated 8-track. It just made, like, I don't know, a bunch of crap, like everybody trying to sound like
auto-tune.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I appreciate you taking the time with us, Blothar. And like I said, super excited. Congratulations on your band of brothers and your continued legacy. And I wish you safe travels all over the country as you continue to do your show and make a stop here on 420 of all days at the legendary Rialto Theatre. So thank you again for your time. Anything else you wanted to throw out there and ask before we let Blothar go?
I just have some constructive feedback. I think you should
feedback. If you're ready for HR,
I think you should adopt the Backstreet Boy dress code for the audience, and everyone should show up in white. And I think that will really absorb the blood really well. I don't know if people do that or if you have a preferred dress code for the audience.
Yeah, I mean, we don't believe in those sorts of mandates.
Yeah,
but.
But I wear pants.
I mean, they figure it out, you know. I mean, they're slow, but they're not stopped. So they show up and usually a lot of times they're wearing white if they want to get
messy.
Yeah.
Or ponchos if they don't, if they're a little type A.
We do some ponchos that we will pass out to people.
Oh,
nice. Yeah, that's good. And do you sell those in merch too? Like GWAR branded ponchos?
No, we give them out.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Too kind. Yeah. Well, I love it. Well, Blothar, I hope you have a great rest of your day, sacrificing many people who probably deserve it. And again, I can't wait to see you 420 at the Rialto Theatre.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for our podcast broadcast today, but I like to appreciate it. I like to thank everyone for watching along. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you at the Rialto 420.